Hello, welcome to May Stash Busting. Happy month of puns! Yay! To start off this exciting month, we are going to make a cat bed or cat hut for my cat. Here's what it's gonna look like. Ooh. It requires 4 skeins of yarn held together. So, this is what I got. I have these 2 skeins of black yarn. I'm pretty sure these are Red Heart Super Saver. That or Karen. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's black acrylic yarn. And then I have this bright yellow, which is, I'm pretty sure Walmart brand. It's basically Red Heart Super Saver. And then Red Heart Super Saver in tan. Oh, sorry, buff. So sorry, buff. I'm gonna hold these 4 yarns together to make a cat bed, and my goal, or what I hope is gonna happen, I'm hopeful that it's gonna look kind of like a bee. Yeah, these are the most amounts of yarn that I have in just basic solid color acrylic. And you need like 350 yards of each color. So I'm just doing my best here. And I'm hoping that it will kind of be a bee. Look, because if it looks like a bee, then I can add little antennas to it and like have it be a bee. I mean, I don't coin myself a genius, but let's be honest. But, oh yeah, it's April 1st. It's April 1st today. No, it's not. It's March. No, it's not. It's May 1st. It's May 1st today. So, B, hopefully. I will see you, hopefully when it works. Oh yeah, did I mention it's stash busting? It's stash busting! Happy stash busting. Just to make it a little bit easier, I have them all middle started and I have it coming out of the bag over here. Do you recognize this bag? It's from my giant yarn haul. And hopefully that will make it just a little bit more contained. Hello, it is 6 hours later. This is how much I've gotten done. It looks like a lot, but that's just because it's really big. It's really not that much. It looks super cool though. I don't know if it looks like a bee as much as I was wanting it to. I think it's more tiger at this point, but a tiger would still be very, very cool. I'm completely out of my second skein of black, so 1 yarn destashed already. It's May 1st. So cool. I am almost out of yellow. This much from the first skein. The tan, we actually have a lot left, so it might not need an extra tan. I didn't really plan for it to not have enough. I have this Karen 1 pound cake in black, and I think this will be plenty to get through the rest of the bed. Just in case I have an extra ball of tan, this is from my stash, so it'd be cool to destash this. I don't have another yellow that is as bright, but I have this gold. It's not an exact match, but if I'm working from stash, this is all I have. So I'm going to use this. We will reevaluate if I run out of even more yarn, because that is all I have of yellow. It'd be really cool if I busted all of those by using them up on this project that I think my cat will really like. If you're interested in any of these yarns, you can find them at dstashco.com. You can even watch the video where I show them all off here. I will see you hopefully when the next skein is busted, which will probably be tomorrow because this orange is going out really quick. it's done! This thing is a beast, and my hands are killing me. But most importantly, Chloe loves it. She almost didn't sleep in my bed last night. She preferred, the hut. I'm very happy with my tiger elements. I think it turned out really, really cute, even though it's not quite what I was hoping for. All things considered, I think I did pretty good for not having a pattern. Now for even better news, it stash bust 3 skeins of yarn, 2 black and 1 gold. 3 skeins of yarn gone just in one project that my cat is obsessed with. It's a win-win. The rest are also extremely small. I mean, look at these. 18 grams each. What am I gonna do with these? Another leftover skein is this big boy. This Karen 1 pound. It has over 100 grams left. And this is barely holding it together. Now that was a very successful first few days of May. I mean, that only took me like 2-3 days. Now in order to give my hands a rest, I'm gonna start on my this month's hat already, if you can believe it. I'm gonna make 2 changes on this hat pattern. First, I'm gonna use fewer decrease rows so it's a little bit shorter for my head. And second is I'm gonna make the brim longer. A lot of the Nancy Bate patterns don't really look good on my head because I have so much hair that it just makes me look egg. And so one of my first ever subscribers, hi, recommended that I make a chunkier brim. And I completely agree. I don't know why I never thought of this before. So I'm gonna make it like, I don't know, 4 to 5 inches long instead of the normal 2 inches so that it can fold up and just be a little bit thicker so it doesn't look as silly on me. But this hat is gonna need a ton of colors, so let's go grab some. That is a lot of yarn. If you don't like mixed fibers or sizes in projects, look away. This small amount of green, 4 weight 100% wool. Mystery white yarn, 4 weight in acrylic. Premier just cotton, the labels on the floor, in yellow. Knit pick, swish worsted in carnation. 100% wool. Are you sick of this yarn yet? 100% wool, 4 weight. Mystery 4 weight gray acrylic. Knit picks Brava in Tide Pool. 3 weight, or is it sports? 3 or 2 weight acrylic. Yep, that's right. In this one hat, there's gonna be cotton, wool, acrylic, 3 weight and 4 weight yarn. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get started. Happy May 6th. Update on Chloe's house. She loves it so much and I couldn't be happier. But more importantly, I finished the hat. This is Mount Rainier's hat. And I did the folded brim. This is what it looks like on. Yeah, I still look like an egg. I still look like a silly little goose. It's a little disappointing that it's so unflattering on me. It's not too bad, right? I mean, I think I have so much volume on my hair that it really is disproportionate. Does it look good? I also accidentally made the flowers a little too tight, so that section is not as stretchy as I would like it to be, but that's okay. See, the pink, I should have made it just a little bit more stretchy. No skeins busted on there. Too much color work for anything to really be gone. I then tried to bust some skeins by making this dog coaster and these mushroom bookmarks, but sadly those didn't bust the skeins either. I still have like 6 grams left of these 2 yarns. So I think I'm just gonna make them into pom-poms. I tend to do that for yarn that I have very little amount left. I make them into pom-poms and then I collect the pom-poms for an unknown project in the future at some point for something. So my next project is going to be this rose lace cardigan, I believe it's called. It has bell sleeves. It's a lacy, beautiful crocheted cardigan and I want it so bad. So I bought some yarn. I bought 7 skeins of this. It's hobby or hobby. How would you say that? Hobby? Asia. Asasaya. Akaya. I don't know. It's a acrylic cotton blend, and this is in the color Daffodil, I'm pretty sure. Right? It looked good. This project is extremely important to me as it's a mental health cardigan. I'm going to make this to improve my mental health. Let's get going. It's May 9th and I feel pretty good about finishing this in the month of May. 1.5 skeins done. We already have the armholes and now we're just building the body. This yarn is pretty good. It's very soft. The color's really pretty. I mean, that's like true to color. That's what it looks like in real life. But it splits so easily and it's very irritating. There are so many instances where there's a tiny bit of yarn that's split right there all over this piece. And I'm being very careful. I'm being very meticulous to try and make sure that that doesn't happen. But it's all over and I don't like it. I can see it. I know you can't see it. And once it's on, you can't see it. But while I'm crocheting this, it's so obvious and it's so irritating. And every time I see it, I'm like, I just need to rip back all of it. And then I'm like, no. This cardigan represents self-compassion, right? So I need to just be gentler on myself. I'm really happy with it. I love this pattern so far. Highly recommend the pattern. Not so highly recommend the yarn. I just wish it didn't split like this. I couldn't imagine knitting with it. Oh, see you when the body is finished. I'll check back in when the body of the cardigan is done. I have 4 more pattern repeats. 3 more pattern repeats. I'll double check how many pattern repeats, but I have a few more pattern repeats. How many times am I going to say pattern repeats? Oh my goodness. Okay. I'll see you back when the body's finished, and maybe I'll even try it on for you. I don't know. 2 skeins out of 6. This is what it looks like so far. I just need to do the border all around here and the ties. And of course, the beautiful bell sleeves. I know it's difficult, but try not to look at the shirt under the cardigan. We interrupt your broadcasting for an emergency crafts announcement. This just in. Mother's Day is tomorrow and our resident Paige didn't make anything. It's time for an emergency crafts project. Can she do it? Let's find out. Over to the other page for the yarn she's going to use to make this crafts project. Thank you so much, other page. Knit Picks Swish in Sugar Plum. S&C Northern Wool in Green. Karen Simply Soft in Chocolate. Red Heart Super Saver Buff. Back to you. Thank you so much. Can it be done? Time's ticking. Ticking. Gone. She did it! Congratulations! Mother's Day is saved. That was weird. So you might be wondering why this cardigan is so important to me and why I'm really rushing to get this done. I've been going to therapy for like 7 months at this point, and at the end of every session, my therapist asks the same question. What did you learn? And I always end up answering the same thing, to be nicer to myself. So the challenge was to make something that represents compassion and what compassion kind of means to me. And so my therapist asked me what color represents self-compassion, and I said, oh, well, like yellow, I guess. Then my therapist recommended that I make something that I can see often, like a tapestry or maybe even a pillow. And I came up with the idea to make a cardigan. I've been wanting to make one for a while now, and this felt like the perfect opportunity because putting it on would kind of be like giving yourself a hug a little bit. So now, whenever I put this cardigan on, it's to remind myself to be a little bit gentler, a little bit kinder to myself, and remember that I'm trying my best and I'm doing my best and I'm doing everything I can in order to be as good as I can at whatever I try. And so I need to be nicer to myself, which is great because this yarn simply is the worst. Look at all of those little pieces. Oh my God. Oh, anyway, update on this cardigan. I am almost finished with the sleeve. It goes right about to my mid forearm, which is what is requested in the pattern. It requests right about mid forearm and then expands into the bell sleeve. So that's where this cardigan is right now. Yeah. It's looking so good and I'm so excited about it. I have a feeling I'm gonna have a lot of yarn left over. I only am done with 3 skeins, so I'm on my 4th skein. And I'm almost done with the sleeve, one of the sleeves, and then I just have the other sleeve. So I'm thinking, I got 7 skeins, so I'm thinking I'm gonna have at least 2 left over. But anyway, I will see you when one of these sleeves is done. Oh yeah, it's also like May 12th or something. Hello, it's May 16th. I finished my cardigan. I have 2 full skeins left over, plus a little bit extra, maybe a 4th. So now I don't know what to make out of this. So I originally bought 7 skeins. I have those 2 and some left over. So I used 4 skeins on this cardigan. 4 skeins stash busted. Even though I bought them specifically for this cardigan and they weren't technically in my stash, I'm gonna count them. Still have a few things left to do, but otherwise it's done. I can wear it out right now if I wanted to. And that's so fun. Add the little dots of glue, add a label onto this top portion here. Anyway, now that I'm done with the cardigan, I have a whole lot of days left to do other projects. I think I'm gonna make my sister's birthday present now. Her birthday's in July, but I thought I'll just make her a birthday present now. Just make it a little bit easier for me. So this is what I'm making her. It's nice. She specifically wanted this periwinkle. There's only 200 yards and the pattern in the size that I need is 300 yards. So I'm also going to be using this dark navy. I think for the top portion is going to be dark navy and the frilly section is going to be the periwinkle. I believe this is Lily Sugar and Cream, and this is definitely Lily Sugar and Cream. This is in cornflower and this is in a mystery. So I will get crafting. Hello, it's May 17th, and this is how far I got on the frilly shirt, tank top. And yeah, I'm gonna scrap it. I'm gonna frog this version. It's not what I'm wanting. So I was gonna put this color on the bottom. It doesn't look very good. I thought maybe I could delude myself into believing that it looks good. It doesn't. And I thought, well, I'll just go to the store and get some more of this color, clip off a little bit of it so that I can compare it to the colors to make sure I'm getting the right dye lot, like, or the right color. Easy peasy. Like, this is, you know, Lily Sugar and Cream. They still make corn flour. They'll have it. They do have it in the wrong color. No. It's so different. In store, I saw that it was different. Like, this is more purple than the original. But I thought, oh, it's fine. It's fine. I can make it work. I walked around the store and I thought, no, it's not fine. So I picked up a second skein, same color this time, and I'm just gonna make it in this and just completely scrap that whole idea. So I was gonna work from my stash. I was gonna stash bust, but then it didn't work out. And since this is a gift, I want it to look good, you know? Wow, new camera setup. It's March 19th. I finished the tank top for my sister. Oh, it's so cute. This used 1.5 skeins. Well, 1 and like whatever this is. So I don't know what to do with this, but I am gonna count 1 full skein then, and then maybe make this into a pom-pom. But I love it. I think it's so good. Isn't it so good? It is now the 19th, which means I have 11 days left of May. No idea what I'm gonna do for these next few days. I'm probably gonna work on the shawl that I started all the way at the beginning. Do you even remember what that looks like? I'm a little bit overwhelmed with how many projects I've done this month, so I think I'm just gonna work on my shawl for the rest of until it's finished. So let's do that instead. Ta-da! 2 months and a whole lot of frustration, and it's finally finished. It's all blocked and ready to go, and I'm very happy with how it looks. Doesn't it look great? It's very gothy and dark, and it's the perfect vibe for my mom, so I hope she loves it. Because quite frankly, I never want to see this again. As you know, I didn't do the second lace repeat at the bottom. I only did 1. So I used 1 skein completely and this much of the second skein. 62 grams, I believe, out of 100 grams. Let's review. And also I put my hair up because it's like 90 degrees here. This cutie cat bed, it gets a 10 out of 5 stars for me. My cat, Chloe, uses it every day, which is huge for somebody that owns a cat. You know how persnickety they are. The fact that she loves it and uses it every day, it's a win. It's so exciting. This ended up using 3 skeins of yarn, which is really shocking. The yarn it used didn't have labels, so I had to make my own. A Karen black, another Karen black and Walmart gold. That's what was used in this cat bed. The mushrooms I don't have anymore, but 5 out of 5 stars. It was easy to construct, it looks really cute, and my sister, who stole them from me, loves them. Dog coaster. Again, I don't have it. I'd say about a 4 out of 5 stars for it. The coaster itself is great. It's just the head is stuffed with polyfill, so you have to be really careful putting your drink down. You put it on the polyfill head, it falls. That's why I'm deducting it 1 star. It's just nerve-wracking to use. For the mushroom and the coaster, these pom-poms are all that remain. You'll notice a trend of pom-poms. I could save all my scraps and do a fun scrappy project, but pom-poms called to me and I must answer. Yes. The tulip, again, I don't have. I'd say this was about 3 out of 5 stars. I love the design. I think it's so cute, but the wire aspect is impossible. I struggled so hard figuring it out and trying my best. It used up 1 skein of yarn. This cutie little pom-pom is all that remains. Next is the National Park beanie. Hold on. National Park beanie. I love the colors and I like the brim. I don't think it looks good on me. I like having the chunkier brim, so I think I'm gonna do that moving forward. I just wish it fit me better. 0 skeins of yarn used, although this white is now a pom-pom. My cardigan, I love it so much. It fits me so well. The color is perfect for what I was wanting. It's so perfect. So this gets a 10 out of 5 because duh. The yarn, however, gets like a 2 out of 5. 4 skeins busted. Tank top. I don't know what my feelings are for this. Well, okay. The construction's fine. Next time I make one, if I make one again, I would try to incorporate the straps into this top chain. Just because the way it's constructed, the straps go on last, and I just don't know how strong that is. The rest of it looks great. I love the color, and I don't know what the fit is. I don't know how comfortable it is. So we'll just have to wait until my sister wears it and tells me what she thinks. 2 skeins busted because it turned into a pom-pom. I can't help myself. Sorry. And finally, the shawl. I genuinely thought this was going to be the death of me, but I persevered and I'm actually really happy. The lace looks really good. The blocking made it so drapey and beautiful. The colors are really fun. These 2 pink spots make it look like a face, which is kind of fun. But I'm just kind of over it, and I don't think you'll see me make shawls anytime in the future. 1 skein busted. Thank you so much for watching. This is probably going to be a very long video, so I really appreciate you watching all the way to here. Please comment and subscribe and like and love and hang out and watch my other videos. I have a lot of fun making these videos and bringing you along in my journey of crafting. I have a bunch of ideas, probably way too many, for new video ideas and exciting things, so please subscribe so you don't miss them. Make sure to check out D-Stash Co., my online craft thrift store, which I'm sure you heard about in the video. We have new stuff added every single time I add something, so make sure you check it frequently. Thank you so very much for being here. I am really glad you're here, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!